Guys, we can save physical PlayStation games using Xbox? Wait, what? Huh? Actually, that's true. This is what I'm going to talk about in this video. But before we start, we always start with the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful. Before I start, I want to quickly catch up for those of you who don't know what's going on here. Basically, Sony, I think it was last week. Yes, it was last week that Sony announced that they'll stop making, starting 2028, they'll stop making physical games. So we could only get physical games digitally only. Actually, I'll let Sony tell you what. I'll let Sony speak.
As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical discs to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028 in disc format. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today.
So basically, Sony announced this very greedy move here, trying to make it look like they're doing it for the consumers. This has started a firestorm among the gaming community. Players are not happy at all. I've been seeing diehard Sony players saying that they're now going to get a PlayStation 6, and a lot of them are saying that if the next Xbox is a disc drive, they'll actually switch to the Xbox. And which is what leads to today's video. Actually, we can save physical games on PlayStation using Xbox. How's that? So basically, if you didn't know already, Xbox has a new CEO. A few months ago, Xbox got a new CEO named Asha Sharma. Xbox wasn't doing well recently. The console sales are down. Gamers are upset. People are moving away from Xbox. So the new CEO came and decided, you know what? I'm going to see what players want. We need to turn the ship around. So her job was to bring Xbox back to the top, make it successful again. And as part of that, she started something called Xbox Player Voice. According to her, this will allow her to see what players are wanting most for the next console or even this console. And as you can see, the first item right now, the top item here is exclusives with 24.2 thousand likes, 3,021 comments, which is actually interesting because if you didn't know, Xbox has been releasing all their games, even their most exclusive Xbox games that's been historically exclusive, like Halo. They have been releasing it in PlayStation. Gears of War, Halo, Forza Motorsport, or Forza Horizon, they've all gone to PlayStation, Sony PlayStation. And one of their latest big upcoming first-party releases, Gears of War Z-Day, rumor has it that was supposed to come to PlayStation and Xbox. And at the last minute, very last minute, Sasha came to the room and said, nope, not happening. We're not going to release this on PlayStation. And literally at the last minute, they actually changed the trailer and they just announced that Gears of War Z-Day would be Xbox exclusive only Xbox and PC. And apparently also, rumor has it that she even went to Halo, because Halo was supposed to be just demonstrated that a new Halo campaign evolved trailer was supposed to show up at the Sony State of Play live stream, and Sasha was like, "Nope, we're not showing that on Sony's live stream. We're pulling that." Unfortunately, actually, Halo is actually still coming to PlayStation because they already announced it, so they can't just go back yet. That'd be like lying to the customers. But since they hadn't announced the Gears of War E-Day, she was able to pull the plug. So if she did a 180 here on exclusive, right? For years, Xbox has given up on exclusives. She did a total 180 here, literally at the last minute. We can do the same thing with physical discs. In fact, there's an item here, the top 8th item here. If you look here, here, allow disc-based games with Project Helix. Project Helix is the next Xbox. This is the 8th item, the 8th top popular item. This item has 9,489 likes, 473 comments. This is not good, guys. I mean, it's good, but the top item has 24,000 likes. We could do much better. They're like, the Sony PlayStation Twitter post has several million views. So we could get this really high number. So here's how we save PlayStation physical games using Xbox. Everyone, come to this Xbox Player Voice and like the heck out of it, upvote the heck out of it, make this the top #1 item. We need to show Asha Sharma that we're serious about this. If you click here, there are people who are commenting. Yeah, if you want to comment, if you want to show how serious you're about physical games, you could write your comment too, but we at least need the like. We need to put this up on the top. A lot of people are saying, and I heard this outside as well, they'll come back to Xbox if they put a disk drive on the next console. And in fact, lots of Sony diehards are going to come back to Xbox if they put a disk drive on the next console. So you might be wondering, well, how does that help me? Like you might be saying that, hey, I only play PlayStation games. You said save PlayStation physical games. How is upvoting Xbox's request helping me? So what if the next Xbox has physical games? I want PlayStation games. And yes, this actually will save PlayStation most likely, because when Sony sees, if the next Xbox has a disk drive, and when Sony sees lots of players are flocking to Xbox, switching away, not buying the PlayStation 6, switching back to Xbox, like by the thousands, even millions, Sony is gonna be freaking out, and they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna support physical games on PlayStation 6. We have to. They'll have to, because competition is always good. So by changing Asha Sharma's mind, having the next Xbox have the disk drive, we could have, hopefully, God willing, Insha'Allah, disk drives, physical games on PlayStation 6. We need to do this. So even if you're a diehard PlayStation player, even if you only intend to play on PlayStation, I need you to go to that post and upvote the heck out of it. Write a comment, upvote it, make it top #1. We can use this to change Sony's mind. You're wondering how you could get to Xbox Player Voice? Just do a, sorry, wrong one. Just do a search, quick Google or Bing search for Xbox Player Voice. Click the first item here. And here, they have a blog post that says introducing Xbox Player Voice. And here you'll see, there's a link here, right here. Where'd it go? Yeah, right here. So Xbox Player Voice, click this link, and that link will take you to this forum, and come to this and then like upvote it. So we need to make this happen. So all the PlayStation players, both Xbox players, even if you play on PC, because having physical games is good for the gaming industry, good for people. It's good for fighting against DRM. Go to that blog post, vote it, make it number. Let's make that #1 item. Let's change Asha Sharma's mind, Inshallah, God willing. So doing this will help us succeed and save physical games on PlayStation. Actually, there's one more thing I want to say. How ironic would it be if we have a Xbox player reversed an Uno card? If you don't know, back in 2013, Xbox had a lot of backlash for adding DRM to physical games, and in response, Sony made this ad here. I'm gonna make this full screen, and let's see it. Ad.
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
PlayStation.
How funny would it be if Xbox does an ad like this? Like Xbox announces we're gonna have a disk drive and makes an ad like this, and people just goes back. It's like a total like history repeating itself. History doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme, and like a Uno reverse card. So that would be hilarious. We could do this, guys. Inshallah, we have this. We got this. We have actually. It's great that it's coming out now, because if this came out literally, if this announcement came out with the PlayStation 6 announcement, it'll be too late because the console will be produced. We still have, I think reports have it, at least end of 2027, 2028, that's when PlayStation 6 comes out. We have even at least 1 to 2 years before the next Xbox comes out, which means there's still time to make changes. So Asha Sharma could go to the Xbox design team, because the designs are not finalized. The production hasn't started. She'd go and do a reverse the course and add a disk drive, because nothing is finalized. We have the chance, we have the time. Make this #1, guys. Let's do this. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope we could do this. Thank you for watching. Come back, just if you would kindly come, if you like the content, cause I'll do more of them, inshallah. You could please come to my channel, hit subscribe and like the video. If and only if you want to see more content from me. So thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video, inshallah.